Board President to advise members of the audience that they may address the board regarding agenda items after the superintendent's report. Only those members whose names and addresses are listed in the sign-in sheet available prior to the start of the meeting will be recognized during new business. The chairperson will limit discussions of any item by the public to 3 minutes in order. No problem. In order for the board to expeditiously conduct its business. Mr. Manzo.
Thank you, Mr. Rulon. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Legg and Mrs. Samarco for a fantastic extended school year program this summer. You guys did a great job, and a huge thank you to the teachers and the support staff that work with you guys as well. I would also like to thank our Board of Education for allowing us to run our Summer Innovation and Enrichment Program once again. The program was well received by both parents and students, so thank you, and we hope to continue that tradition here in East Islip. We're looking forward to start the new school year September 1st for teachers and staff, and students will start September 3rd, and hopefully we'll have another great year. And lastly, our fall season sports will be starting next week. Looking forward to a successful season as well. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Manzo. Public comments on agenda items only. Okay, certified personnel. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves of resignations, terminations, leave of absence, position abolitions, employment appointments, tenure appointments, and salary changes in accordance with applicable provisions of education law and civil service law as cited in the certified personnel. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
On behalf of the Board of Education and the East Islip School District, I would like to take a moment to recognize and thank Mr. Harrison for his more than 12 years of dedicated service to our district as the Assistant Superintendent for Business. Throughout his tenure, Mr. Harrison has played an important role in the many accomplishments of our district and has been a valued member of our administrative team. His leadership, expertise, and commitment to East Islip have made a lasting impact on our schools and our community. Mr. Harrison, we sincerely appreciate all that you have contributed to East Islip and the support you have provided to our staff and district leadership. As you prepare for your retirement in January, we wish you much happiness, good health, and success in the opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you, Mr. Harrison, for your many years of service and dedication to East Islip.
Thank you. Dr. O'Rourke.
I'd also like to congratulate Sean Smith, who's here tonight, who will be one of our perm subs in the fall. Congratulations, Sean.
Congratulations, sir. Okay, non-certified personnel. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves of resignations, terminations, leaves of absence, position abolitions, employment appointments, tenure appointments, and salary changes in accordance with applicable provisions of education law and civil service law as cited in the non-certified personnel attachments. Motion?
Motion.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Items to be removed from the consent agenda. Anybody need any items moved from the consent agenda? Okay, consent agenda items 8.2 through 8.27. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves consent agenda items 8.2 through 8.27 in accordance with the action presented for each item. Have a motion?
Motion.
Nine point one, appropriation changes for the 2025-2026 school year. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the attached list of appropriation changes for the 2025-2026 school year. I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
9.2, appropriation changes for the 2026-2027 school year. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the attached list of appropriation changes for the 2026-2027 school year. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
9.3, donation from the Rotary Club of Islip. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby accepts the donation of $600 from the Rotary Club of Islip, which is to be used to partially offset the stipend for the Interact Club Advisor for the 2026-2027 school year. I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you for that donation. Donation by the EJ Autism Foundation. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby accepts a $2,500 donation from the EJ Autism Foundation to support purchases of resources and materials for the newly established special education classroom at the middle school. This will directly benefit the students and support their educational experience. Can I get the motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, EJ Autism Foundation, for that generous donation. 9.5, donation of backpacks. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby accepts a donation of 60 backpacks, each filled with a lunch bag, pencils, coloring book, stickers, and zipper charms from a community member, Mr. Ismail. This donation will be a delightful addition in support of our younger students. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Ismail. Old business. Any old business? New business.
Under new business this evening, the board is being presented with new policy number 5422, diapering and toileting protocols. This policy is being presented in response to new New York State requirements. No action is required this evening.
Okay. Any public comments? Okay. Do you have any comments? Anybody? Okay. Okay. The next Board of Education regular business meeting will be held on September 10th, 2026 at 7 p.m.
Motion.
Motion. Second?
Yes, second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Have a good rest of your summer.